Alpha and Bravo, sound off when you got everybody here.
Saber.
Roger's here.
Alpha's all here.
Bravo's all here.
Alright, squad lead Mike, you here?
Here.
Alright, looks like we got everybody. So, if you guys look at your micro daggers and shit real quick, you'll see we got this blue line running up the road. That's what we're going to be clearing. You guys are going to be moving right up the road and clearing the buildings as you go. You are going to clear every single building. There's not a fuck ton of buildings here, but you guys are going to clear every single building. But you're only going to be clearing the buildings that are right on the road. You're not going to be heading to the buildings, you know, that are back on the back side of the backyards and shit like that. Just the buildings that are basically directly connected to the road. So you don't have to worry about traveling off too far. You know, make sure you check the backyards and shit, but you don't have to go beyond the backyards. Move as you guys see fit. I'm not going to be giving you a bunch of input or anything like that. Acting squad lead, if you know you want to tell them how to move and shit like that, that's perfectly fine. But this is going to be, you know, kind of the traditional way you guys would move through, clear, so on and so forth. And obviously everything's going to be live fire here. We don't have any civilians in the area or anything like that. This is just about watching you guys move through the buildings and amongst the buildings and shit like that. Like I said, don't worry about the shit on the outskirts, just the stuff along the road. Okay?
Copy that.
Copy.
All right. On your own time, whenever you guys are ready, you're good to go.
Okay. Go ahead, lock and load. Alpha Bravo, let's go.
Lock and load your flight check.
Bravo, what side of the road are we on?
Bravo, you guys
want to take the west side of the road.
Margiana's ready to move.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the left side.
Roger that.
Alright, we're on the left side of the road. Tabor, take us out.
Side of the road. We're going to take the right side of the road.
Hey, firm, what do you want on point?
Let's go.
Jogging at a high ready pace.
Alright.
Are we moving in like a stagger? Is that
We might want to wait up for Alpha. Keep that
Yeah, good call.
distance.
You guys are good, we can stagger it, we're good.
Yeah, keep pushing forward, don't get caught in the open.
Take it. Shots front, shots front. Alpha, we're bounding up to that wall.
To the wall.
Bravo, keep moving. Alpha's gonna cover us.
Right side, fucking.
I'm sat here and popping out. Shooter on the right.
Just took contact in front, Bravo.
I got that side, man.
Roger that, Bravo set. Alpha, you guys are clear to move up.
Down.
Roger that.
I got no.
Alright, switch with me, switch with me. Switch with Tabor, as a matter of fact.
Copy that. Alright, so I had you guys popping on the right hand side of the road, they're down. Copy that.
Alpha, close to you guys in the window.
Over the top of you.
You want to crawl up so we get the first
Alpha, we're gonna move up and get this first building. Go ahead and keep covering us down the road.
On the left, right there, on that corner.
Roger that, Bravo.
Yeah, there's a guy right behind that.
Manuel, I'm pushing down to the entryway on the backside.
Alright, roger that. Take your battle buddy with you.
That's good, on me.
Contact.
Alpha, we're gonna go ahead and clear this building on our side to the rear of this building on our left.
In that fucking doorway.
Watch, I'm shooting over you, don't stand up.
In front, our left here is got MA occupants inside.
We're putting a 40 in the two-story building. I got a barrel.
3-1 Astro, Bravo
Good
copies.
fucking shot, baby. Let's move in.
Margiana, you got the
Arch, let's move.
grenades, right?
Copy,
Flying
man.
up the
Or
first
you're
story.
ready, dear?
Vasquez, go.
Got a dead
Vasquez,
guy in
go
there on
with
the
your
left.
team. Go with your battle buddy. Yep. We're coming in with you.
Copy. I'm holding kind of an offset angle here, so just let me know when you're shut.
Arch, grab the security on behind me.
It's a short hallway, so I'm just gonna push across, okay? No,
Alright, go ahead.
No him, the rebels.
I'm moving. Alright, we're good
Alpha,
here.
hold set
I'm gonna
there
stay
while
crouched
Bravo
and hook
finishes
shut
clearing this
to the
building.
Right, okay?
Ready. Alright, ready.
Fine. Got the entryway here. Actually, I'm gonna continue this pie. There's another room close.
Ready.
Dead guy.
Alpha, how you guys holding up over there?
Alright, far corner is clear. I'm blind on the left. I'm gonna move in right and push the wall.
Alright, Roger. I got the left.
Alright,
You already have the side of the building clear.
Left side clear.
Nothing clear.
Building's clear. Building's clear. 2 coming out.
Copy.
No, other way. Back way, Tabor.
I'm just tagging the front.
it's clear.
Alpha, you engaging over there?
Go over the wall.
A firm. Yep.
All right.
We're engaging
On me.
Here.
Vasquez fucked the guy up in the second.
Alpha, we cleared that first building. You guys can move up on your right.
Alpha, be careful. Bravo's moving in on that building.
All right, Bravo, let's keep moving up the street.
One man down at this time.
We look clear all the way down.
Took down a contact right side in front of Alpha.
Alright, copy. I'm walking
Alright, keep
on your
moving.
barrel.
Copy.
I got your right. Keep moving.
Moving out.
Alpha, how you guys doing up?
Security so I can cross with you.
Set.
Oh shoot.
Alpha has one man down at this time.
Alright, I'm set here. We had
Bravo, be advised,
back
garage.
in.
Watch that garage. Watch that garage. Watch that garage.
Are you set?
I'm flashing this because there's a stairway, okay?
Alright, do it. Vasquez, hold that garage. Arch, stay with Vasquez. We're going with Tabor.
Copy that.
I'm gonna finish clearing the garage.
One contact inside down. I got the stairway.
Another one down in the back room there.
Hey, can we have one guy push in here? Hold the
talking
stairs
out
while
with
we clear
Bravo.
out the sector.
Team 2, go ahead and get in here.
Vasquez, go in the building. Go in the building. I got.
Bravo just made entry into the second building.
Hold the stairs, buddy. I'm gonna hook left, okay?
Alright, I'm gonna go right.
Alright, pushing.
Copy. I got the stairs.
Right side clear.
I can hold.
Nothing out the
downstairs
back.
security.
Alright, yeah, watch that. Hold that rear room. Vasquez on me. Alright, we're going upstairs.
Right behind you.
Alright, taking it slow.
Bravo, this is
Up
3-1.
there.
Guards, I'm still inside. I'm covering the
This
back
is Bravo.
entryway.
Send it.
Copy
Do
that.
you have
We're
eyes
still
on
covering
Alpha's
the road
movement
going
across the
northeast.
street? Over.
Negative. I'm still inside clearing the building. Alright, I got nothing on that balcony out there. I got nothing on my left.
Building.
Alright, so I'm gonna hook and go right. Vasquez, you go left. At 3.
Make sure you guys
2,
are marking buildings
1.
as you clear them.
Going left.
Right side clear.
Clear.
Affirm. Mark.
Looks clear. Balcony's clear. This building's clear. 3-1, this is
Copy.
Bravo.
Going up the
Yeah, send it.
exit to skirt. I'll wait too.
This building's clear.
Copy that.
3 coming out. 3 coming out. Arch, don't shoot.
I got tags. I got
Alpha, we're moving up, and we're gonna get the building next to us. Alright, it's clear. Move across. Go, go, go.
One down.
covering high right. Vasquez.
Drop one.
The guy down in this building.
This house is clear.
We should clear it then.
We got a guy down on this. Hey, I'm getting a frag over this fence. Okay.
Copy.
Roger.
Frag out.
Yeah.
North.
Yep, I'm blowing it.
Still covering high right.
Arch. We got a guy in this building. We got a guy in this building. Oh, disregard, disregard, disregard.
Alright, he's down.
I don't know. Not marked.
At your pace. At your pace.
Alpha, you guys get over there?
Friendly's in the cross.
Hey, Bravo, I just dropped
Alpha's
on that house
good.
in front of you.
It's clear.
Roger. Balcony across the street. Balcony across the street. Alpha, you guys got a contact in that second story of the building that you're on.
I'm pushing this. I don't like this LDA.
Roger that. Go ahead and go ahead.
Going left. That's because you
All right.
right.
Alpha, keep talking to
I went
Bravo.
right.
I got the guy in the second floor.
Vasquez, get in here.
Drop one.
Bravo. Alpha.
You got anything on that doorway, dude?
Building.
I got nothing on that far
Be sure
corner.
to
Alright, I'm gonna
report
move up.
contacts if you find them in buildings,
got it.
okay?
Alright, there's a contact on that corner. He's down.
I'm gonna clear the short room here.
For Bravo.
Roger. Alright, with me, with me.
It looks like there's a guy in this building.
Bravo.
I'm a
I
pilot.
think you just engaged 2 guys on your side.
Roger that. We just took out 2 more foot mobiles in this courtyard.
Right behind you, man.
2 coming out.
Alright, Roger. Alright, come to our side. Oh, actually, no. Get the back of that house, because I took out a contact over there.
Friendly's upstairs. Is
Roger.
Just one dead guy. He's gone.
Alright, watch it over there. Alright, if you guys can't come back to me, we're gonna get
Bravo.
this.
I'm gonna hold
the
security on the
house
gate. We
north
came
of
in.
us has hostile.
Roger. Alpha, this is Bravo. Say again your last. Hi.
House to our north has enemy.
Watch your swap.
Oh, roger that. We're still clearing the courtyard that we're in.
Alpha, interrogative. Is this 2-story building clear?
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and breach in and go left. I got nothing on the left side. So I'm gonna go... Actually, no, disregard that. I'm gonna breach in and go right. I got nothing on my left. Alright, ready in 3, 2, 1.
Copy that. I marked it on outside.
Is that clear? There's 1 EK in here.
Roger.
Alright, you got anything on that side?
I don't see anything. Can't
Alright.
have a blind spot. on this.
Alright, no, that's fine. Don't expose yourself. So, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go hook around this corner.
Watching that window.
Copy.
Team 2's on your back.
Alright. Hold here. I'm gonna pie into the room. Alpha, I got eyes on you moving across. 1 EK in there. Alright, I'm gonna button hook right. You go left in 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna check out the store.
Right side clear.
I'm gonna go left.
Roger that, Alpha. We just finished clearing this building. We got one more in this courtyard.
The next dude.
Alpha,
Guys, hold there.
down, inside the tent, one
I'm
story.
on you.
Hernandez, go ahead. Hernandez, push in with Murph. I got this, this LDA.
Guys down.
2 coming out.
Yep.
Pull him back to safety if you can, Murph.
Copy, going right.
Good, I'm taking a peek the other side.
You good?
Your man down.
Guys good in there?
Hey, firm, one down.
Alpha, we finished clearing this courtyard. We're gonna hop over this wall and continue moving up with you.
Snapped on me, bro.
Bravo, let's hop over this wall and keep moving up.
Copy.
Alright, Bravo, I'm gonna toss you all
cover
smoke
the-
the road.
Right
and
there,
turn
there's
back.
an exit right here.
Oh wait, you know what? I forgot to. Oh, okay, you got it.
Well, I'm sticking with him.
Roger that, Alpha.
I'll get him.
Alpha, just toss yellow smoke. They got a man down across the street. Alpha, we're moving up to the houses on the left.
I'm pushing up with Arch.
Alpha copy.
Guys, guys with me.
I got an opening right over where I am.
Alright, we're gonna consolidate on you.
Hold on your left. Hold on your left.
Alright, there's just a wall.
Watch your rear, watch your rear. Actually, switch with me. I got the rear.
Stop. Yeah, push in on the wall, along wall left.
Alright, moving.
Bravo, don't get too extended.
Arch, I'm going with you.
Alpha's position
Copy
here.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold
Roger
the
that,
backside
3-1.
here while you guys go up to that doorway.
Contact down.
We got one contact in the doorway. Alpha, this Bravo. We took out one contact in this
Stairwell.
building, in this compound. We're taking contact from across the street to the east, 095 as well, from a single-story building. I'm ready.
Roger that. We'll push up on
Shouldn't
our
have a guy
side.
in the building to the northeast.
Got the stairway.
Push it up on you.
Alright, no, hold down there. I'm coming up by myself. Contact up here.
Scaled one in your second floor.
I'm gonna need you up here. I'm gonna toss a flash and I'm gonna go right in 3, 2,
Yep,
1.
on you.
Alright, team 2, we're tossing a flash and we're going right in this room.
Roger.
Oh shit, bad flash.
Go, go.
He's down.
Hold there. You gotta shoot across the Frag
Roger
over.
that, team 10. We took him out.
Bravo, this is 3-1.
I'm getting a
Alpha's
frag in that
pushing up
window.
to the next set.
Get down. Roger that,
Shooter
everyone.
to the southeast.
I don't want to peek that.
That's just let's hit the shit.
You good, Emanuel?
I got Nick by that frag.
Shoot her down.
Taper, Vestas, you guys good?
Hey, firm, we hit that shooter that was engaging you from across the road.
Alright, I'm gonna bandage up here real quick.
You good?
I'm good.
Alpha, how you guys holding up over there?
I'm reloading. And then I'm pine. Okay.
Alpha's good. We're pushing up
Alright,
to the
I'm gonna move.
northeast.
Let me know when you are.
Roger that. We just finished clearing this this last compound. We're getting the building in front of it.
Then I'm pushing left.
Alright, 2 coming out.
Alpha copies.
Mike, if you're not too busy, I can use your my pause. I can use some pain management.
Fucking left corner.
Alright, get on that doorway and I'm gonna stack behind you.
Team 2, we're gonna hold security outside.
I'm
Let us know if you need us. Arch, switch with me.
Copy.
I got that street. But you got more of a chance over here.
Copy.
Not seeing a whole lot through these bushes.
Yeah, there's a
Thunder?
rock wall. There's a rock wall in front of me.
Bravo, Alpha's getting ready to push up. We're pushing up on the right-hand side of the road. We don't have a lot of
Shooter to the 350, I can't see.
Roger that, Alpha. Alpha's moving up on the right-hand side of the road. You two, how you guys holding up in there?
Oh, we're good. We took another one down. We're coming out.
Roger that, marking it.
Bravo, we're taking shots off from your side of the road.
Pushing up.
Roger that, we're moving up time now.
This next dingy-looking building to our 12 o'clock had a guy in one of the windows.
Roger that, Alpha was taking fire from that building. Alright, let's move up, guns up.
I think we also have contact in that building direct north.
Or what about the loft to the left? That's what I'm worried about.
Pushing up on your position.
I see someone on the window.
Roger that.
If he's got a gun, fuck him up. Alpha, we're taking fire from down the street to the north, 354. We're engaging multiple enemy football ball's time now.
Alright,
There's a guy
push up.
putting rounds through the doorway. I
Bravo's
just
getting
lit up the
engaged
fucking
from the building.
panel.
Yeah, firm.
Affirm, and Vasquez fucked that door up too. Alright, let's move up.
Hey, Maya, hold where you are. I got the pie.
Oh, wait, contact! Alpha, there was a contact in that building and direct in that doorway. Watch it.
Yeah, you guys are good for that doorway.
Hold my
Roger.
left, hold my left. You got another shack in their back.
I got you right. I got you
Flash
right.
out.
Keep looking forward. I got you
copy.
right.
On you.
Alright, Arch, hold that corner. Alright, on me. I'm gonna reload real quick.
I got you.
Alright, I'm gonna open this door and tie it.
There's a dead guy.
Alright, one EKI in there. Alright. One set.
You set?
Alright, I'm gonna reach and go left in 3, 2, 1. Left side clear. EKI in here. Alpha, we cleared that building that both of us were taking fire from. Garden Market.
I'm on the arch.
Copy that, Bravo.
I'm opening this fucking door to take a peek.
Nothing to the left.
Hold it, Bravo, hold it. Let Alpha clear those shacks first. Let's stay on this corner.
Copy that. We got a rock wall facing northwest.
Keep an eye on the right side. I'll keep an eye on the road.
Roger that.
You said don't worry about the backyard houses, so we don't gotta get that shit to the southwest, right?
He kind of said that not to worry about the buildings kind of further out. So I'm assuming that's those two buildings as well.
Copy.
Alright, keep pushing down.
Affirmative.
I think we're good.
Alright, Bravo, on me.
Yeah, I had the same assumption
Bravo
about those
Alpha's
buildings
up on the
as
right
well,
hand
so.
side.
Alpha, we're moving up to the end of the road here. Stagger column. Alpha, reduce stagger column.
Bring up the rear.
Just get down here for fuck's sakes. I ain't gonna do a goddamn stagger column.
Roger.
We want to be First, you're sitting here staring at me like, ooh, hey, Top, watch this fancy formation that we can do that's fucking useless.
Yeah, there might be a bad guy between us and you. We don't know.
Surprising.
Might have been holding you hostage, man.
Where you at?
He did call it
Right here. Arch. Thank you.
Yep, same here. I need a shot.
The
knees are bleeding from working all day.
Guys through Ace. Put your safeties on, guys.
Putting me out of a job. Top.
I'm okay with that.
Safety sunk, guys.
Alright.
All right. How do you guys think that went?
Pretty good.
Good.
So, go ahead, Loster.
I was gonna say, good overlapping fields of fire. Bravo was shooting guys across the road. I was shooting guys across the road before they even got to those houses. So,
All right. Well, let's break down some of the stuff that I've seen that could be improved a little bit. First one being, especially on the initial approach, the amount of guys and the amount of times really throughout this entire drill that guys stopped in the open to engage was pretty abysmal. I don't understand that mindset. Not one bit. Like, you see somebody, especially if they start engaging you, your ass needs to be running to cover first, and then try and find an angle on that shooter. But it sure as shit should not be to stop and start engaging. That's just making his job easier for him. He may be stationary, but now you're stationary too. Doesn't make any sense. Get to cover first, and then deal with that threat. All right? It's one of those, you can't kill the enemy if you're already dead. So, get to cover first, then deal with that threat. All right?
Lever.
All right. Next part, there was a couple of times where somebody would get engaged, they would get dropped. Specifically, there was a situation where Loster got engaged and was dropped behind the threshold of a building, like behind around the corner of it, and he got dropped. Guy right behind him, what did he do? He moved to the exact same position that Loster just got dropped from. Makes no sense. The enemy is already engaging there. You know he already has an angle to cover that sector. Why would you move to the exact same position he just engaged? Find a new angle. Think outside the box. If you're going around the left side of a building and that corner gets lit the fuck up, drop back off the corner and move around the right side of the building. Find a new angle to engage that threat from. Don't just pop up in the same position. Guys do this a lot where if you're moving along the front of a building and there'll be somebody in a window and they'll get engaged and somebody, the guy up front will get dropped, we'll say. Somebody will pop up on the exact same side of the window that dude did and get shot as well. Why would you not drop back off the threshold of that window, run around the building, maybe go in the back door or circle all the way around the building and pop up on the left side of the window? You know then at least there's less likelihood that he's going to engage you as quickly because he's watching that right side of the window, waiting for somebody to pop up there. Pop up on the other side where he's not expecting you. That making sense?
Confirm.
What's up?
Find a new angle to engage from. Now, the last part that basically the way we're going to change this a little bit when we go over to the next drill area. The next drill area is larger. There's more buildings, quite a few more buildings. There's going to be more guys, so on and so forth. But what I want you guys to change is only one team is allowed to clear a building at any time. One team is inside. That's it. You guys are not allowed to both be clearing at the same time. So the way that's going to work is basically you guys are going to bound through the town building by building. And Alpha's going to, be out holding security on the street or in the alley, wherever they deem it's necessary to hold security, while Bravo pushes into the building across the street from them and clears it. Then Bravo's going to come out and hold security. Alpha's going to push into a building and clear it. Then they'll come out and you guys will move up, so on and so forth. Right? So you guys are going to bound building by building, but only one team is allowed inside the building at any given time. Everybody understand that?
Affirm.
Affirm.
So that means if you got a short room or a small building that you only need 2 guys in, at any given time in that situation, you should have 6 people providing security while those guys are clearing, right?
Desktop.
Affirm.
All right. So go ahead. There's a arsenal back behind you guys. Go ahead and resupply and shit, and then we'll head over to the next drill area.
Oh, well, let me know when you're all set.
Watch out, it's green.
Go ahead.
That's normally how we should be moving through towns that we know there's contact in, correct? We should be bounding?
Yeah, we're good.
What I would do, yeah.
Yep, okay. Reckon.
And fire a single shot.
Nice fucking HE, by the way, Vasquez.
Thank you.
Fucking
I'm not sure.
Good to go.
Thank you, Sarge.
Hold on.
Did you put it in the window?
Telling you, man, he's like a fucking sniper with that shit.
First time I actually fitted it in
Dude,
the
that
window.
was actually fucking sick.
First time you ever
I don't know
fitted
how I
in,
did
dude?
that.
Nice.
Yeah, bro. I'm a virgin.
Yeah, we're just refilling it.
I guess not anymore.
This fucking guy. he just got it out of the way. Yeah, I'm a virgin. Fucking love it. Yeah, but I'm good to
That
go.
was sexy, dude. I fucking saw it.
Bravo set.
What's this dumbass little fucking Kalashnikov?
Everybody's
hanging
good.
out?
Take the flag over here to drill 2.
Alright, move the drill 2.
Bravo, Alpha will go first.
Let's take the flight to drill 2. Bravo's going first.
Oh shit.
Alright, Bravo. Southwest.
Covering your southeast.
Margie's on deck.
Alpha's all here.
Bravo's all here.
I think you're missing Vasquez.
All right. Whenever you guys are ready, you're good to go. You're going to head straight down the street just like the last one. Focus on the buildings on the street.
Randy, you're missing Vasquez, I think.
Bravo, what side of the road do you guys want?
Bravo, Alpha, wait one. Mr. Vasquez.
I think he fucking doesn't know that he has to scroll on the flag.
There
There
you go.
There you go.
Alright, now we're all here.
Took me a minute.
Yeah, take a minute.
Alright, let's go.
Alpha, take it out.
Alright, we're gonna take the right-hand side of the road, Bravo.
No matter which side we end up on,
Roger
I'm
that.
gonna take the right side going up because there's no cover on the left.
Actually, Alpha, let's go ahead and move off the road. You guys go ahead and just go off the right-hand side of the road. We'll fall in behind you because there's no cover on the left-hand side of the road.
Alpha cop.
You got our 6?
Crossing.
Yeah, you guys can all cross past me right now.
Alright, let's go.
I
Guys
got
are
you.
going down the wrong fucking street. Jesus.
We're supposed
Down
to
the MSR.
A-firm, we just kind of want to approach from the ASR and then kind of cross over so we're not exposed on that left side.
Yeah, there's no cover though off
That's
the
fair.
left-hand side there.
Moving.
We just keep continuing going down this ASR and then cut left.
Negative. Move down
Bravo,
the
we're gonna
MSR.
take this courtyard up,
Oh, there's a guy
down
in the
the MSR.
porch.
Roger, Alpha. We're gonna have to move up the MSR.
Contact down west.
Bravo on me. We're moving on the MSR.
I'm gonna punch up
On you,
this,
on you.
house right here.
Alright, you guys are getting pretty bunched up here, so get moving.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Alpha's pushing out. We're pushing up through the courtyard.
It definitely is.
Fuck me.
Alright, talk to each other. Which one's gonna clear the building?
Alpha, clear that building. We'll hold out here. Bravo. Let's hold out here. We're gonna watch the north.
Roger.
No, north side of this courtyard.
Down the street.
So, Team 2, get the north side. Team 1 on me.
Move it.
You push. Okay.
Behind it. Let me check the window real quick.
Alpha, we got the back stairwell of this building.
Shooter to the west.
Alpha, be advised, we're also gonna shoot her to the west. My
He's
guys are
down, he's
engaged.
on the same porch as the first guy.
My guys just took him out.
Doors on the left-hand side here. I'm
Roger
gonna
that.
try to first this one. All right, clear to the right. Going in, going left.
Going right.
Breaching.
Fernandez, push
First
up
is
on
clear.
this wall here.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Don't want
check
you out
this
in the
real
open
quick.
there.
One.
No, because Alpha's in there.
All right, that's clear.
Yeah, Cotton building's
Building's
clear.
clear.
All right, come back.
Bravo, the first building is clear.
I'll mark it.
Roger that, Alpha.
I lost her. I'm off to your left-hand shoulder.
Are there friendlies in this building on my
Punch up
left?
to the next building.
I believe so. I think they're going out the front, though. Yeah, they went out the front.
Alright, I'm
It's
going
already marked.
upstairs then.
Yeah.
Move,
Shooter
move,
to
move.
the west
Alpha's
southwest.
pushed up to the second building.
Roger that. Can you hold there? We're gonna clear this building in front of us.
Roger that.
All right, Bravo on me. We're gonna clear this building in front of us, right here on the right.
On you.
Hold up.
I think Alpha's already on it.
This one right here.
Okay, I got
We're
you.
not clearing that. It's not attached to the road.
Yeah. Just move up on the MSR.
Let's move
Buildings
to
on the
that-
MSR.
Okay. I was gonna
Oh.
say that back stairwell there.
All right, Bravo on me. Bravo copies.
Alright, we're gonna be all up in lobster shit when we move up. Unless we cross to get on our side.
Alpha, just get this building real quick in front of you.
We could keep
Team two,
going
go
along
ahead
this
and push
wall,
inside
going to
this
the west
building.
on the right side of the street, and then just go up all the way to the next
Roger, our
building.
team 2 is clearing the building. Team 1's looking down the road.
Alright.
Bravo, if you
Boss,
want, you can
keep
take
looking
that.
down the
You want
road.
to take that alley right there?
Fucking opening.
Bravo, let's get this alley.
Fucking left side.
On you. Nothing on the right.
Alright.
We can go all the way to that stairwell right there.
Going in, right.
Wait, hold it.
Going left.
Push it to that.
All right, yeah, let's move.
No, upstairs.
Watch the windows.
Sam, cover front, cover high right.
Opening.
Yeah, I got you right.
I'm moving up on your left.
That's clear. I got nothing in that window you're next to, Emanuel.
All right, moving up.
Got a barrel.
Nothing on
Bravo.
your left.
You look good on the right.
We're just holding this alleyway, so we're not bunched up.
I'm getting in here.
Roger.
Alright. On you.
Down this
Right's
wall.
clear.
Clear.
I'm gonna hold northwest
Building's
alley.
clear.
2 coming out.
Building
Let me see what I
clear.
can
Friendly's
see from
coming out.
over here.
Roger.
Roger, Alpha. We're on the third building, so if you can move up on the left-hand side and get that building, we'll hold security down the street.
Go the other way.
Team 2, you guys hold where you are
Bravo,
now.
say again.
So go across the street to the left. There's a blown-out building, or there's a building in front of a blown-out fence. It's right across from us. If you guys can hit that.
Yeah,
Roger, we're pushing up in the alley first, and we'll
Bravo,
push
we got
across
security
the
if you
road.
wanna-
Yeah, just call out what we're doing.
Roger that.
All that shit.
All right, Loster, go ahead and push out left.
All right.
I'm pushing
Trying
across the
my
road.
best.
Yo, can you see down that road pretty well or no?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I haven't seen any
Your 40s
context
are
though.
fucking minty, so you'll be able to call.
I'm gonna punch
Watching this door in case they try some crazy shit.
That's true.
I'm going back to the alley watching
Alright,
the
let's
fucking 6.
Alpha's gonna be moving in between us. They're gonna hop the wall and then move across the street, get the building across the street.
Push across.
So they're gonna be
Copy.
on the left.
Look, yeah.
What?
So Alpha's going to cross to the left side of the street now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're gonna get that building.
I'm going top.
Alpha, we're engaging contacts down the road to the west, 252.
Don't.
I
I'm
don't
standing up.
see him. I
Yep,
think
got
he's
it.
further
Alright,
down
move,
on the
move,
right
move,
side of the
move.
road where I don't have an angle. Crossing.
This one?
Yeah, right behind us. They'll take two.
Alright, what's that?
We had a door ran
Bravo,
open
Alpha,
behind
just
us.
need one contact to the
Not
west.
even close to the
Bravo,
MSR.
Bravo isn't clearing. Only clear one building at a time.
Alpha, we had a door open up behind us, down closer towards the ASR, but my guys are still watching it just in case.
Roger that. We're gonna clear out this first house on our
Don't
side.
stand up, dude.
Yeah.
Roger, Alpha.
There you go.
I don't see anything in that building to the left.
Gonna pry this door. Moving in, going right. God damn it. One down in here.
We have one contact down inside this first building.
God damn it.
Disregard.
I got you.
Is that one down along with a friendly down?
Negative.
No, that's one enemy down. And
Hey, Vasquez, does this building we're on, does it have an opening on the rear?
It does. We got a staircase up to the back door.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, Bravo, this first building is clear.
That's it. We're gonna clear this building that we're on now. Alright, Tabor, Vasquez, you guys take us in.
Copy, pushing.
We're going in through the rear on the ASR of this building.
Let's slide up.
We got a balcony toward 12 o'clock and a fucking awning.
Watch the
Vasquez.
white door.
We can pop out in front of us.
Yeah, Roger.
I don't know what the heck happened, but...
Arch, switch with me. Roger that.
Alright, I'm high.
I'm behind you.
For Bravo.
Alright, immediately cuts left. We're clear all the way down. I'm gonna punch in and go left. No flashbangs.
Copy.
One set.
2 set.
3 set.
Last man set.
Windows look clear from this angle.
Go left.
Bravo, your first and second story windows look clear from this side.
Another doorway here. I'm
Roger, Alpha.
Bravo's
Little,
breaching.
like, cubby on the right. It's
I
clear.
got security.
I'm completely blind on the left, okay?
Copy.
I'm gonna punch in and push along the long wall on the
Look
right.
on the road, Mark.
Alright, going left.
And,
Reaching. Or moving, sorry. Alright, staircase. When I go
Alright,
up, I'm gonna have my barrel front. Can you
Yep,
go
I
with
got
your
you.
back turn and get the
Yep, I got you.
Ready?
Yep, ready.
Moving. Closed door.
Yeah, I'll hold the door if you want to grab the hallway.
Hallway
I'm with you,
clean.
David.
I'm
Alright.
holding the wide angle on the left, okay?
Alright,
How we doing up there?
Alright, anything on
One
to
down
my
upstairs.
left?
It's blind. I'm gonna flash it.
Alright.
I'm holding security on the stairs.
Going right. Clear?
Clear.
Get it, boys.
That's clear.
Alpha, we took out 1 times contact in here. This building's clear. We're coming out back on the MSR. We're coming out.
Copy that.
Hey, Manny.
Moving.
Yeah.
You're good all the way.
That's
up to
just
where
keep
there's no
front. Keep
contact.
front. I got high
What are
left.
you doing
Keep
there?
front.
Copy.
Keep moving up, Bravo. We're good.
Copy,
There's
I'm
an
covering
alleyway
high
there.
left.
I can't see it. I can't see what's in there.
Alpha, go ahead and move up with us.
Oh, copy that.
We got contacts. We're taking fire down the street.
Get off the street, guys. Get off the street.
Get off the street.
Hey, from
We got a man down. I'm smoking. Get him out.
Mike, I could use you on my pause. We got 1 man down.
Where's he at?
hey, from we're gonna check.
Right up there.
Emanuel, if you want to go back through the building with me, we can push up on the backside of these buildings to the west, get eyes on that shooter.
All right, roger that.
It's already cleared it.
Is he still down?
Make sure there's nobody pops out on
Hey, is he still down up there?
Negative, but his legs are busted.
second floor.
So I'm fucking dragging his ass to make it a little quicker than bandaging in the open.
Roger. Just hurry up.
You coming?
All right, let's do it. Let's go out the back.
Yep.
Yeah, down the road on the left.
Shooter was way down the road on the left.
Can't see the shit. Yes.
All right, team 1's moving out behind this building.
I'm gonna cover down the alley.
We clear that or no?
We can come back to clear these. I just want to see if we can see the shooter from this little opening here.
Alright, you guys go out the backside?
A firm.
Alright, copy.
All right, moving across.
Alright, we don't want to go.
I'm not. I just want to see what's on this. I heard on this alleyway. I heard shots.
We also need to watch this little building right here.
Yeah. All right, I got nothing over here.
Hey,
Yeah, we're trying to get an angle on that
Eyes
shooter.
on that shooter from a better position.
Roger.
Alright, he's on
I
the
got the
left side of the road, second floor balcony. Can you get eyes on from where you are?
Alpha, we got eyes on a shooter. He's on the second floor of a building on a balcony. I'm not. I'm just getting the heading. Bearing 243.
If you guys hold there, we Team 2 can bust down on the back side of here and see if we get a different angle.
No, we're not going any further because we're gonna get too split up from Alpha, and then we don't know what's in these buildings behind us. I don't want to get surprised.
How far is
Alright, well, we can't go back and clear the ones we skipped and then just leave him for later.
We have to wait for Alpha to finish first. They're clearing that building across the street. Everyone just hold security here.
Yeah, copy. I'm gonna hold security on the back doors of the buildings we skipped.
Roger.
Elvis, back up.
I'm getting underneath this fucking blue tarp.
Alpha, how you guys holding up over there? You guys still clearing that building, or did you finish clearing it?
Watching east.
Check that.
Actually, this is
Just finished clearing it. I'm back up now.
Roger. Alright, we're gonna clear the buildings that we had to skip over and get a better angle on that shooter down the street. We're gonna go ahead and start clearing them now. Alright, let's go ahead and clear those two buildings out.
By security on the road.
I'm set on one of them.
I'm out back, Margie, unless you want to watch the front.
Alright. Let's all go in. I don't want to get separated.
Copy.
We'll have one team outside for security, so team 2, you guys clear it. We'll stay out here.
Copy.
Roger.
Are you ready?
If you need help though, we'll go in.
I'm ready.
Top of the pine.
I got the rear just in case.
Doorway front.
Clear.
Yeah, I think the right's clear. I'm just gonna punch in left.
Copy.
Move.
Right's clear.
Top of the pine. Oh, wait, hold on. I lied.
Staircase to the left.
The doors in this
Sharp corner on the right. When you bust in, hook right. I'll hold the stairs.
Copy. Reach.
Go, go.
I need the whole squad to clear the
Clear.
church.
I'm moving up.
I'm watching off your right side, Buster.
Set.
Set.
Hey, firm.
Pop it.
Left looks clear.
They can clear these next two houses.
Bravo, check in.
Push in on the left wall.
That was good. We're clearing one building right now. We're about to move up to the second one and hit that, and let you know when we're done.
Roger
Really
that.
clear
Clear everything up
original,
until the church, and then we'll check to see if the doors are locked.
Roger.
The window with the broken window.
You guys good?
Yep, everything clear.
Alpha, we're moving up to the second building now.
Hey, firm, I got eyes.
Alright, team 2, you guys hold outside. We'll take this one.
Copy.
Alright.
I didn't see anything through the window.
Alright.
Go ahead and open.
Yep. Nothing on the right. I'm gonna go ahead and go left.
Right.
Alright. Got stairs here. Alright. Hold the stairs. I'm gonna pop the door.
Yep.
Nothing on the right. Alright, so go ahead and breach in with me, and you go left. I'll go right in 3,
Copy, going left.
2, 1. Is that clear?
Left clear. Motion
It's clear. We're almost finished clearing the second building.
Got nothing?
Next to the, they're in a building. Right next to you, Lost.
Opening.
I get the balcony real quick.
Hold
Oh
on,
shit.
Hold on.
Don't want the garage.
Alright, I got nothing right. You got anything?
Nothing on the left.
Alright, going right.
Alright. Left side clear. Alright, let me get the balcony real quick. Might be able to get that fucking shooter from here, actually.
Shooter down.
Alpha, we took out that shooter that was engaging us earlier, bearing 247 from our pause.
An alarm for Jesus.
Building's clear.
Roger.
Alpha, our buildings are clear. 4 coming out.
Roger that. We're gonna push up to the church.
Alright, bro, let's get back on the MSR. Alpha's moving up to the church.
Copy, moving.
What the fuck was
What
that?
was that?
I'm gonna grab this.
Alpha, you guys get over there?
There's another one in here.
We're taking shots today in the close
Copy
to
that.
figure out where it's coming from.
Watch down that street. I'm gonna mark these buildings.
Now, if I start taking shots, I'm gonna be rolling to my right, so keep that a little bit clear.
Fuck, you know.
Copy that. Oh, I see a guy.
Contact down, first floor, left side of the street down the road.
Alright, we took down 2 contacts that were danger close.
Focus the building.
Roger that. We also took down a contact further down the road to the west.
He's gonna get everything even playing here. You just watch his high side. I got his far left.
Vasquez, just go ahead and watch the rear.
Another
locked.
contact
We're
down
gonna
on a
push up
porch
past
left
it.
side of the road.
Alpha, say again, anyone last?
Alright, I'm looking off your right again.
The church is locked, padlocked up.
Roger. Alright, Bravo.
We just pushed
Let's
on
get this next
the
building.
west side of it.
Keep looking down street.
Roger, Alpha, cover us. We're gonna get this building in front of us.
On you, Tabor.
Hey, Bravo, how's my left? Over here by the church.
Wait one. Watch that left. Watch that left.
I'm blocked by a fucking palm tree on the.
We can't really see because of the tree, dude.
Alright, watch this window right here.
Arch, don't stand up.
I think there's something in there. They was whacked Alpha.
Alright, on you.
Alright, staircase looks clean. I'm just gonna set up a bucket when we go in.
Ask kids, get in front of me.
Yep.
Alright, I'm just gonna breach this for in the open.
Morgan, don't stand up.
Hold the stairs.
I'm gonna hold on the outside. Let me know if you need me inside.
Because I'm basically blind.
Maybe yours.
Gotcha. Alright, got the stairs.
Set.
Then pull up something.
Up in.
You want me to move up?
Alright, you look good on the left.
I got the cover on the door.
Wall and go far. I'm gonna hook right.
Wait, which wall?
Alpha, we just made an entry into the building.
Okay, you're gonna go
the
right?
second floor.
Alright, Roger, let's go.
Left floor clear.
Alright, hold this back door. I got the.
Alright, no, don't open that door yet. Let me get the balcony real quick.
Why do you get the balcony first?
I've had a bad experience where they pop out when the balcony's covered and shoot you through the window.
Opening.
Nothing on the left.
Got nothing on the right. I'm going right.
Alright.
Right.
Side clear. Alright, I'm gonna get the balcony.
Gonna swap my belt out.
Alright, clear. This building's clear.
Go ahead.
Alpha, this building's clear.
They're not online with us anymore.
Alright,
Four coming out.
Covering.
Roger.
Bravo's still gonna have a whole nother building to clear before we can push across.
Bravo, let's move.
Copy.
Crossing.
Bravo, we're gonna hold security. You
We're
guys
down across
push
the road.
up on your side of the road.
A firm, we took out a contact southwest 219 in the garage and right in front of you guys. Alright, Bravo, let's get this building.
I'm stacked. The doors right here.
Alright, I'm set. Vasquez, get in the stack.
Alright, I'm gonna pie.
Alright.
Got a closed door on the left. The shadowing on the right is clear. I'm moving in.
Alright. Alright. At the door.
Keep going.
And I'm popping this. Alright, we're clear. I'm ready to hook right.
Can't really see the right.
Alright, wish me luck.
Alright.
Moving. Another closed door.
Roger. Vasquez, hold there.
Watch the back door.
Yeah, watch that at the back door. There you go.
Ready?
I'm gonna pop the door. Nothing on your left.
Alright, moving left.
Right side clear.
Clear.
Alpha, this building's clear. We're coming out. Four coming out. Vasquez, let's go.
Got your high side.
Copy.
Copy that. I'm just gonna check the right.
Let them finish
Clear.
clearing that shit so they can have security.
I'm gonna
when they
pause
get
at
in
this
their
car.
Alpha, we're pausing at this car. We're taking contact from across the street in that garage as well as the second contact.
Shooter down.
Shooter down.
Here's the garage. Shooter on the porch to the left.
I'm on your loss.
There's also another shooter on the porch to the left of you guys.
Contact down on the porch.
Roger.
We just took him out.
I've held at this palm tree here.
Alright.
Roger. Bravo, we all good?
Yep.
David, you're
I'm gonna keep an eye down the road.
Roger. Everyone hold here. Let Alpha clear that building.
Roger.
Alright, Archer, I'm shooting over you. Don't stand up, buddy.
You got elevation behind you, and you'll still have the car covering knee height.
Alright.
On that awning.
Oh yeah, good point. I didn't even see that.
I think the car should still give you a little cover.
Yeah.
Anyone here getting a Western vibe from this?
A Western vibe.
Yeah,
I thought this looks like Cuba.
This is
I could see it because of the palm trees and shit.
All we need is like a bunch of really old cars, and it would be the spitting image of Havana.
Exactly.
How are we doing over there, opposition?
Bravo's good.
Alpha's clearing out a building. Time now.
Oh god.
All teams hold position.
Hold position, hold position.
Wait a second.
I think I have eyes on the guy through the window. I'm gonna put shots on it.
Hold.
No, I thought that too.
Alright, go ahead and index it. Condition for your weapons.
Index condition.
Index condition for your weapons.
Okay. We only got halfway through the town.
I have not shot a single shot tonight.
That's because you fucking murdered everybody, Vasquez and fucking Tabor. They murdered everyone, you know? Just send those two into the town and clear it.
Got everybody over here?
If I'm top.
Alpha's all here, top.
All right. So before we get into any critiques or anything like that, firstly, I want to ask you guys, which town basically felt more comfortable, or which technique felt more comfortable for you guys? The way you did it in the first little village there, both elements clearing at the same time, or the way you just did it where one element's holding security and one element's clearing?
Honestly, this one, top.
This is a safer method.
So why did it feel more comfortable for you?
Because there's almost like a standardized pace that we're moving at, because one team is dead set on clearing, and it also gives the other team a safety net for anything, you know, that could be approaching their vector.
Kind of forces us to slow down.
Yeah, it definitely forced you to slow down. Me personally, and you know, this is somewhat the way it's done in reality. You know, I've talked about before, we don't have the number of guys to do it like you would in reality, where you have, you know, one squad on one side of the street and one squad on the other. But this is kind of the same way you do it, right? You have one element securing, one element clearing, and you have that safety net, like you said. You know, you feel a little safer knowing, hey, there's guys outside that got my back right now. So when any of these elements, any of these troops inside the town start trying to maneuver on us, they're going to run into those guys more likely than not. And even if they don't run into them, if they just run across the street, that security element's going to be able to call us and say, hey, you got somebody that just ran across to your side, you know, check your back windows, check your backyard, stuff like that. You have that little bit of extra safety knowing that someone's looking out for you. That makes sense?
Hey, firm.
Yep. All right. So the only thing I'm going to point out in terms of technique that can be improved a little bit, and I wouldn't naturally expect you guys to do this, but that security element, the way basically you want to run as that security element, one, you don't ever want to pass buildings that you haven't been into yet, but you always want to keep in mind your thresholds. Okay, so what I mean is, say for example, this yellow building, this 2-story back here, hadn't been cleared yet. If we're on the left-hand side of the street, that building hadn't been cleared, and Alpha or whatever team's over on the right are ready to push up to that next building, but they're back here right now, so they need to get pushed up to there. So in that situation, say we're back there at the church, kind of online with them. The next guys to move up, we'll say, are going to be the guys on the right-hand side of the street in terms of clearing. So we need to get pushed up and get security set for them. At one point, I seen Loster that was set down behind that fucking tree there. Well, laid down kind of off to the right of that. The reason that position doesn't work, if he gets engaged, he can't get to cover quickly. He was right up alongside that brick, so he couldn't just roll right to get into cover. He would have had to back up and then roll right. Eventually, you guys got pushed up onto the corner of this building. You check that garage real quick, and then you got pushed up to that corner. That's the right position to be in. You push up to your next known threshold, basically, being the corner of this building. Those windows haven't been cleared yet. That garage is a tiny threshold that obviously you can clear on your own real quick. But before these guys would push from here, you get pushed up here, clear that little garage real quick, get set on that corner, and have security. One guy looking down the street, number two over top of them looking across at the buildings there. And then those guys can get pushed up, get into that building, clear it. Once they come out of that building, then they can hold on that near corner and watch the buildings across like that and down the street, and then these guys can push in and get into that building. So you want to push up to that next known threshold. Is that making sense to you guys?
Hey, firm.
All right, who had a question? I seen one pop up there.
Sergeant Tabor.
Send it.
Thank you, First Sergeant. So Bravo ran into a situation where we were pushing on the MSR, and we had taken contact, and the guy actually went down. So we decided to double back and set up our security along the back sides of the buildings. But we also had it in our mindset to locate the active shooter, which caused us to push past buildings we haven't cleared. And I know it was a big thing during the FTX cycle where we don't want to, like, essentially ignore the most immediate threat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, in that instance where we are pushing past buildings we're cleared and we're giving orders to clear every building, but we have to locate the active shooter, like, what's the correct way to go about that?
Well, in this situation, remember, your primary goal is to stay relatively online with each other, right? So that means if, say, you guys are on this corner and you get engaged from down the street, and your other element is back here or something. You guys got pushed up to be the security element up front, right? While the next guys push up and you get engaged. There's nothing wrong with backing your security up. Backing up your hold point back to, say, that corner, where you can still maintain general security down the street, but he no longer has an angle on you. And you don't have to put yourself out of position way up in front of those guys where your flanks are now going to be exposed and their flanks are going to be exposed because you're not, relatively in line with them. Just back your security up a little bit and hold those sectors that much stronger because there's an active shooter down there, but you can't pursue them because if you do, that's going to put not only yourself at risk, but the rest of your element at risk. As to where if you just back your security up, stay online with each other, and then slowly push up to the point where you're back in that shooter's sector, then you immediately know, don't move on that corner, move on the back side while these guys are over here holding security. That make sense?
Yeah, A-firm. So basically just don't allow them to fix your position in that instance.
Yep, exactly. Just back it up a little bit to where you are secure and you can lock that shit down until everybody's kind of ready to move forward. And, that's working at a squad level. And then as a squad leader, you're coordinating with your other squad leaders in the platoon to basically do the same thing at a higher level. So, as opposed to fire teams moving with each other, it's just squads. Somebody else had a question.
Disregard.
All right. Anybody else got any questions or anything?
Negative.
Nothing here, sorry.
All right, so we're gonna end it here because obviously we're right at that fucking time, basically. I'm not gonna push this much longer. There was a bunch more of the town to clear, but I could see that you guys were understanding the general concept of one element holding security and one element clearing. Now, like I said, if that's what you guys are most comfortable with, then do it that way. If you're comfortable doing it the other way, then do it the other way. But at the end of the day, at least now you have a couple of more options that you can take, depending upon the situation. All right?
All
right. If you guys don't have any other last-minute questions, then that's it. You're all fucking good to do whatever the hell you please.
All right, Phil.
Whatever I please? All right.
Thank you, 3-1. It was a blast.